Hey guys, it's Adam from the Dimensional Game Squad here, bringing you with another ranking video, and today I'll be recording the rest of these rankings, because, quite frankly, I'm tired of them, and I'd like to get my goal of uploading a different themed video on the 10th. So, 4 videos in one day, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. So this is my ranking of my top 10 favourite Psychic-type Pokémon. I just realised how far back the camera is leaning. I had so much trouble setting this thing up. Okay. Stay, please. So this is my ranking of all the Psychic-type Pokemon. If your opinion may be different, so if it is, which it should be, please leave in the comments down below your top 10, top 5, or even top 3 down in the comments below. Like that. I mean, in a sense, but yeah, I will read them. Just give me some time to respond. Yes. So let's go right into this, with the honourable mentions being all the Necrozma forms, being Duskmane, wherever the other one is, and Ultra Necrozma, of course. I like all of them the same. The design for Ultra Necrozma is the best, but due to the bad experience I got in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon going against one, that's why it's actually not separated from the others. The others don't look as great, but they haven't really caused a rage-inducing moment for me. Okay, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try and put my camera on a post-it note, and of course that actually works. Okay, Lunala is, Lunala is next for, design. I like it. It's shiny, actually looks great. Kind of like a sunset. And, what else can I say about Lunala? I had some good experiences with it. I rarely use it, but it has had some great experiences, which cannot be changed because it's set in stone now, because it's the past. You can't change the past. Next, the next and last honourable mention is Malamar. Now, Malamar, I haven't really used this very often, but on the few times I have, it doesn't do great. I just like its design and its ability being the same as Superior's hidden ability. Contrary, can be really troublesome at times, which helps a lot and can definitely mean the difference between winning or losing the battle. Now, moving on to the actual list. 10th place, Lugia. Now, like another Pokemon on this list, Lugia has to be on this list. It's literally the staple of all Psychic types, and probably the most famous out of all the legendaries, apart from the obvious. But Lugia is here because I like its design. I haven't used one. Well, if I did, I rarely used one. And the ones I've gone against, I haven't had bad experiences from. So that's why it's here. It's just there because its design looks amazing and how iconic it is. 9th place, we have Starmie. Now, I did use the Starmie, and I have. It has proven its use multiple times. It's one of the fastest Pokemon on the teams I have it in. And it delivers a punch before it goes down. Only problem, its design. It's a bit basic, but it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, so I guess that's excusable. 8th place, Mewtwo. Now, this is the most famous out of all the legendaries. If you do not know Mewtwo, you do not know Pokemon, unless you know Pikachu. But Mewtwo, in its movie, is said to be the strongest Pokemon in the world, and it probably is. I liked the movie. It was good. It had this different theme compared to the other ones, but which makes it, in my opinion, one of the best. If there's anything negative about Mewtwo, it has to be my experiences going against one. I'm not going to say who had that Mewtwo, because privacy reasons. But this guy used the Mewtwo, and I just couldn't beat it for the life of me. But I luckily don't see him or battle him anymore, so not really much else I can say about that. Mewtwo's moveset is very diverse, and ability, bit bland, but it's got 2 Megas that could change its ability, hopefully. I actually do not know, because I don't use Megas. Or Mega Mewtwo anyway. 7th place is kind of a surprising entry, as most people forget about this Pokemon. But I generally like it for its design, stats, and moveset being Sigilif. Now, with Sigilif, this was my flying type in Black and White as Pidove. Who would use Pidove? Be honest. But Sigilif was my flying type instead of Woobat, Swoobat, or Pidove. And honestly, it's not. I didn't make a mistake choosing it. It's probably the best flying type you can get, and it's kind of hard to find. But when you find it and catch it, it's worth it. Worth it. If I'd ever do a Nuzlocke on Black and White, I'm hoping I find a Sigilif, because that Sigilif I had pulled through a lot. But if I don't have one, then I'll be upset. 6th place, Reuniclus, another Gen 5 Psychic type. And this one is here for the simple reason, Trick Room, and its high special attack. It can't take a hit for the life of it, so you need another Pokemon to set up the Trick Room. But when you do, and then you send out Reuniclus, give it the item Twisted Spoon, and make it use Psychic. That is a stab boosted, item boosted as well. If it's super effective, boosted attack on one Pokemon, which will most likely faint from it. Never got a chance to use that though, because I have another Pokemon on the Psychic type team which I use a lot more, which kind of wins the battle before Reuniclus comes out. And if it doesn't win the battle, Reuniclus gets one-shotted. So yeah. 5th place, Delphox. Now another surprising entry, because Delphox is hated for its design. I disagree. Delphox's design is not the best, I'll admit it. There's another Gen 6 starter which has a better design. Not naming anything, but Greninja would be a good option. Delphox, I like its moveset. Its signature move is actually one of my favourite Fire-type moves. And it gave me great experiences. And it, like I said, its moveset's diverse. Its stats are actually okay. If there's anything bad I need to say about it, its design can do some improvement, but it's not god-awful like, I don't know, Nah, I like this Pokemon as well, but I'm going to need to compare it to Garbodor. Garbodor's design is very bad, but Delphox is decent. 4th place, Gallade. Now, I'm pretty sure you noticed, hey, you're over halfway through the list and it's under 10 minutes already. Yeah, I'm kind of in a rush here because I like to get all 4 of the other rankings done, so yeah. 4th place, as I said, is Gallade. Gallade is simply here for the reason, well, I can't have one here without the other. But Gallade's design is actually really cool. I like its Mega. Moveset isn't very diverse, but it's still kind of good regardless. Stats, great. And experiences, not many, but they're good ones. So, 3rd place, Gardevoir. Told you can't have one on here without the other. Gardevoir, I like its Mega. I like its design, not in that way, by the way. Great moveset. Abilities, not amazing, but they're still kind of good. And anything else to say? I had way more great experiences with this one than Gallade. That's why it's over Gallade. 2nd place, Metagross. Now, like with Crobat and Poison types, you need to have a Metagross on the top 10 Psychic types. It's literally the law. If you don't have it on there, then you're just weird. Yeah. Metagross, I don't know what I can say about Metagross. It's absolutely amazing. I had so many great experiences with it. I love its Mega. I had some bad experiences with it, but none to forever throw me off of it. Moveset, incredibly diverse. Not the most diverse on this list. That's number 1. And if there's anything else to say, I like its type combination. I really do like the Steel type a lot. And with the Steel type, it has 10 resistances if it's a mono type, or pure typing. But with the combination of Psychic, it only takes away 1 resistance, I think, but adds 2 more weaknesses on. Which isn't amazing, but if I'm correct, then that's actually kind of decent. Well, it's not a preferable trade for 2 super effectives and loss of 1 resistant. But Metagross can learn moves such as Shadow Ball and Brick Break to take care of the Ghost and Dark type weakness. Number 1, Alakazam, the pure Psychic type, the original Psychic type, and apart from Mewtwo, the strongest Psychic type in Gen 1. Actually, sorry, the strongest Pokemon of all time in Gen 1. Moveset incredibly diverse, as I mentioned. Design, basic but great. Mega, just as great. I like the spoon theme going along. Stats, gods-like. They're gods here. Anything negative? No. Great experiences? Tons. Have I been swept by one before? Yes. Have I swept someone with one before? Yes. And that was because I used a Mega Alakazam and I was against a Protein Greninja. So imagine going against an Alakazam with Protein and Recover. It's not the best combination for your opponent. And considering I kept changing types, you can tell they got annoyed really quickly. It was really fun. But that is all for the Psychic type rankings. Even though I went through this really fast, don't get me wrong, I love the Psychic types. Not my favourite, but not my least favourite. There's anything I can say about this type? I actually never got the chance to use its Z-move against opponents because they always take down my Z-move user very quickly. Them being Slowbro and Starmie. So, no, not Slowbro, Slowking and Starmie. They just get beaten very quickly, and I'm actually really upset about that because I really want to use it against an opponent, but they don't let me. But anyway, that is all for this time. I said there will be 3 more videos today, and that'll be the other rankings. If you liked what you heard, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. Press the notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.